Okay, lesson 2 on integration. Finding the constant. Remember last lesson we kept on adding on an arbitrary constant c. This lesson we're going to find out what it is. Now to do this we need some extra information. So if we have a differential equation like this, find the equation of the curve with this gradient and which passes through the point 1, 7, and that's our extra bit of information. So we've got our differential equation here. We know that to find out what the equation of the curve is, we need to integrate it to find out what y is. So we'll integrate each term in turn. 6x squared, add 1 to the power, and divide by the new power. 2x. 2x squared divided by the new power, add 5x, and then add on our arbitrary constant c. Now we can simplify this a little bit first. 6 over 3 is 2x to the power of 3 plus x squared plus 5x plus c. So we've done what we did last lesson, and now we're going to use the extra bit of information that it passes through 1, 7. And it tells us that it is the curve that passes through this point. It's nothing to do with the gradient, it's the actual curve which will pass through that point. And all we need to do is substitute in that x is equal to 1 when y is equal to 7. So, y is equal to 7 when x is equal to 1. Let's just substitute it in. Okay, so now we've got an equation and the only unknown is this thing c. So we've still got 7 here. 2 times 1 to the power of 3 is 2, plus 1, plus 5, plus c. So 7 is equal to 2 add 1 is 5 is 8, plus c, minus the 8 from both sides, and we've got the c is equal to negative 1. Now it asked us in the question, find the equation of the curve with that gradient which passes through this point. We still haven't actually done that. We need to now write our final answer in this form. We've got y is equal to 2x to the power of 3 plus x squared plus 5x minus 1. And this is our answer. Now some of you might have forgotten this notation. F dashed of x means that this is the differential equation. This is equivalent to y is equal to something, and this is equivalent to dy by dx is equal to something. So this is our differential equation here. F dashed of x is equal to 2x plus 4. And it's also given us this extra bit of information that f of 2 is equal to negative 4. Our task is to find out what f of x is. So, we know that first of all, to find out what f of x is, we need to integrate. So, 2x integrated is 2x squared divided by 2 plus 4x plus the arbitrary constant c. And that's equal to x squared plus 4x plus c. Now, let's use the extra bit of information that f of 2 is equal to negative 4. Now, if you compare f of 2 with f of x, you can see that that's when x is equal to 2. So we're going to substitute in that x is equal to 2 into here. And we know that f of 2 is equal to negative 4. So I can put that here on the left-hand side. So, this is going to be 2 to the power of 2 plus 4 multiplied by 2 plus c. And again, the only unknown in this equation is c, so we can work out what it is. So we've got negative 4 is equal to 2 squared, which is 4, plus 8 plus c. Negative 4 is equal to 12 plus c. Let's take the 12 away from both sides. negative 16 is equal to c. And just like before, it's asked us to find out what f of x is. So we need to write that all out. F of x is equal to x squared plus 4x minus 16. And that's our final answer. Okay, your turn. So the first two questions I'm going to give you are like the first example I did. I want you to find the equation of the line, so that's going to be y is equal to something, and you need to find out what c is using the fact that it goes through this point. Pause this, and I'll put the answers on the board. Okay, so first up, we need to integrate it. 2x squared over 2 minus 3x plus c. So we've got y is equal to x squared minus 3x plus c. Now I'm going to use the fact that it goes through 2, 4. So when x is equal to 2, y is equal to 4. So let's substitute in that y is 4 when x is 2. 4 is equal to 2 squared minus 3 times by 2 plus c. 4 is equal to 4 minus 6 plus c. 4 minus 6 is minus 2, so we've got 4 is equal to negative 2 plus c. So you can see that c is equal to 6. So finally we're going to write it out in this form here. We'll have that y is equal to x squared minus 3x plus 6. Okay, let's do the second one as well. So this one here, first of all let's integrate it and just put the arbitrary constant in. So we'll have 4x minus 3x to the power of 4 over 4 plus c. Okay, I can't simplify that, so I'm going to go straight into substituting in that x is 4 and y is negative 2. So we have negative 2 is equal to 4 multiplied by 4 minus 3, 4 to the power of 4 divided by 4 plus c. Okay, so we've still got negative 2 on that side is equal to 16. Now, 4 to the power of 4 but divided by 4, that's going to be the same as 4 to the power of 3. 4 times 4 is 16, times that by 4 again is 64. So I still need to do 64 times 3. I could use a calculator, but never mind, let's just do this quickly. 4 times by 3 is 12. 6 times by 3 is 18, add on the 1, 19. So we've got 192 here. Plus c. Oh dear, I've chosen one with difficult numbers. Right. So 16 minus 92, and I need to take all of that away from minus 2. So we move up here. I'm just going to use a calculator. Why not? We get one in the exam. So minus 2 minus the 16, add on the 90, the 192. We get 174. Okay, so just like before, we need to write our final answer. Y is equal to, where are we? This one here. 4x minus 3x to the power of 4 all over 4 plus 174. Okay. I've got 2 more examples for you to do. Okay, so they're in this format here. F dash of x. We need to find out what f of x is. So we're going to integrate it. X to the power of 3 over 3 plus the plus 1x plus the c. Okay, let's substitute in. So, when x is equal to negative 3, the function of x is equal to negative 3 as well. So, negative 3 is going to be equal to negative 3 to the power of 3, all divided by 3, minus 3 plus c. Negative 3 to the power of 3, well that's going to be a negative, it's going to be negative 27. Divide that by 3 and we get negative 9. So we're going to have negative 3 is equal to negative 9 minus 3 plus c. So you can see that when we minus all of that, or sorry, add it all to the other side, we're going to get that c is equal to 9. So our final answer then is f of x is equal to x to the power of 3 over 3 plus x plus 9. Okay, let's hope that this last one here isn't as difficult as some of the other ones, or else I'm going to get tangled up in the numbers. First of all, we integrate. And I'm going to expand out this bracket first. So actually, let's do f dashed of x. That's going to be equal to 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. Now let's integrate. That's going to be equal to 4x to the power of 3 all over 3 plus 4x squared over 2 plus x plus c. Okay, and we can simplify that a little bit. 4x to the power of 3 over 3 plus 2x squared plus x plus c. Okay, and what we need to do now is find out what that constant c is by substituting in. And we can see that when x is equal to 1, f of x is negative 1. So, negative 1, I'm going to substitute in that x is equal to 1. So, 4 times 1 to the power of 3 of 3, plus 2, 1 to the power of 2, plus 1 plus c. I'm going to move up here now. Okay, let's work out what this is. We've got negative 1 is equal to, well that's just going to be 4 over 3, plus 2, plus 1, plus c. So minusing everything, and again I'm just going to use a calculator for this, minus all of that from here, so we're going to have minus 1, minus the 4 over 3, minus the 2, and minus the 1. And I get that we get 16 over 3, or negative 16 over 3. So c is equal to negative 16 over 3. So, f of x, putting it back into this form here, is 4 over 3 x cubed plus 2x squared plus x minus 16 over 3. Okay, and I think that takes us to the end of lesson 2.